Microphones and Monsters is a creative type of production. Special thanks to Mead and Patrick T. Arsenault, our executive producer level supporters from Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. And of course, thank you to all of our listeners and our other levels of patrons. Without your support and continued love, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do. Thank you all.
Imagine a place where ancient secrets and unnatural horrors lie dormant. A place where the veil between worlds is thin, and the creatures of the night roam free. On Microphones and Monsters, a ragtag crew of travelers sets sail for one such destination. But beware, dear listener, for the horrors of Farzeen are not for the faint of heart.
You turn, and there's a mist on this turn, and the mist forms itself into a vaguely humanoid shape, stretched into an impossibly gangly parody of an emaciated human. It is Lucius's turn.
I'm going to just cast a sacred flame at this thing. It is going to need to make a dex save. DC is 16.
16, you said?
Correct, 16.
What stat? I'm sorry. I was reading.
Dex saving throw.
Dex. 17. Xerothin.
Okay.
Bet you're mad this thing's messing with your feet.
You're at my feet. You're the problem.
He's right. He is mad that that thing is at his feet.
I guess
I did tell you that you could hit him.
Yeah, I guess I'll strike at him with hammer arm. All bonus action, transform my arm into hammer arm and swing for an attack.
Hammer.
It's not great. 13.
Okay. It hits.
Okay. Do you want me to roll damage?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 11 bludgeoning damage.
11 bludgeoning
Nice.
damage. All right, so Rufus, you would notice this because you did slash at him, and with this hard of a blow, with bludgeoning now, because you did slashing, right, Rufus?
I did slashing.
Yes. and Xerothin, you're doing bludgeoning.
Huh?
Oh no, slashing was fine. Crap. Does your body counts as a magical weapon, doesn't it?
No, mine does not.
Yours
I don't
does
think
not?
it does.
Okay.
Various weapons. No, they count as simple melee weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
My stuff is magic weapons.
okay, Rufus, you see that the slashing is still there, but whenever the bludgeoning hits, it just kind of just morphs him into another shape. Like it just shifts his body. It's like he's a solid, but he's not.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like, do it, then it doesn't look like it hurt him.
Like he's.
I'm going to swing again.
Yeah.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
He's stubborn.
I can't help that it didn't hurt him.
Second attack
My fault.
is a 11.
11, you miss. Like he squished, like you go to attack him where you just squished him into the shape, and then he just forms back into the shape that he was before, and you miss.
Okay.
Yeah, your attack was not effective.
Okay. That's everything I can do.
And it is Izzodath's turn.
All right. She's seeing that, Xerothin's struggling with this one. She's gonna run forward with her stick still. And she's going to cast Shillelagh again and try to smack this guy.
All right. Does that count as a magic weapon?
It does count as a
It
magic
does.
weapon. Yep. So that's a 24 to hit.
Ooh, that hits.
Damn.
She's ready. She's
It's
upset
a
that you
Shillelagh.
insulted her.
What is your to hit bonus?
Plus
Is
6.
that a cantrip
Damn.
or a spell?
The shillelagh is magic, so it gives a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
It-
10 bludgeoning.
You had a +3 modifier in strength.
Well, I have a +1. So Shillelagh, it's my spell attack. My spell attack is +6.
Uh,
Yeah, it uses the spellcasting modifier instead of the strength modifier
Mhm.
for,
To
the,
hit?
for the damage.
Yes. Second hit is 20
That hits.
and another 10 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you killing it with your shillelagh?
Smugly. So she like I said, she saw Xerothin kind of hitting it and it just kind of mishmashing. So she ran up and she swats at it with the left and then swats to the right. And I'm assuming since it's kind of like that misty form, like when she hits it with that right hit, it kind of like almost dissipates or like splits into multiple pieces and fades away, just like we saw it kind of fade into existence.
So it actually like pulls into like a ooze puddle.
Gross.
I step back away from the use pedal before Adam says anything. Like I was tucked underneath Xerothin while Izzodath was attacking.
Yeah,
Yeah, you killed it.
Yeah. Excellent.
You did kill it.
Yay, we killed it.
It was a group
we
effort.
killed it.
Hood kind of pulled up and she kind of peeks up from under her hood, like up at Xerothin, and then just kind of slinks back to the party.
That was a good kill, Izzodath.
Like high fives Rufus.
Rufus walks over and does a little head bump on her leg. Did a good job.
Thanks, Rufus. I wanted to make sure you guys stayed safe.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You did a good job too, Xerothin. It's not your fault that you didn't hurt him.
Damn.
I'm going to do an attack action on Rufus now. For snide comments.
It was sincere.
That was not sincere, Steven. Not at
It
all.
wasn't sincere from Steven. It was sincere from Rufus.
Rufus knows not what he does.
He's a little kid.
Yeah,
Well, kids
Kids say the darndest things.
they do.
kids also
Uh-huh.
die.
And then they come back because they have 9 lives.
They come back younger.
I'm
than they
patient.
did.
I can wait for the other 8.
All right, you're not attacking him, are you?
No, not attacking him.
No.
So you're gonna get bonked.
All right.
Mm.
Let's do. Are y'all gonna like? Is that it for like the recoup? Like, are you ready to just continue on, Xerothin?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I think I'm okay to move on.
Another survival check. Get through this maze.
Oh, that is a lot better. That's 21.
Nice. What's your modifier?
It's +3.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good, I guess.
It's normally not very good, but I get proficiency because I am a lion person.
Oh, I just have a +8.
But survival?
Yeah, I have a +8 in survival. I took it as a doubly tagged proficiency, whatever it is for rogue, the
Damn.
last level up.
I have a
That's
+5,
why I
but
kept
all
asking
wisdom.
if I could also roll survival checks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm in a very good position to do so.
I have a
Oh.
+6. That's why Izzodath was ready to
Yeah.
kind of lead us.
Like,
I have a +5
Sorry.
because of wisdom
So-
alone.
so
I
where's
didn't
the
mention. I didn't mention this. There's another stat on here. It says stubborn. It's
Well, in that room, you could definitely tell, like where you turned and you fought that unman. You can tell that little cavern was just the other side of the collapsed cave that you saw at your crossroads. But you turn around and you find your way back on the correct path, and you're definitely confident, and you actually start to feel a warmth, and you're like, okay, well, something's different this way. It's not as cold as it has been, and you come to a tight portion that you would have to squeeze into, but on that you can see through that squeeze, Dozens of columns of volcanic rock rise from the ground, heavily obscuring your vision. The cave is noticeably warmer than its surroundings, and a wisp of heavy air carries the smell of excrement, musk, and rotting meat.
Ugh.
So the way this works, the entrance into this cave is so narrow that a medium creature must squeeze to pass through. So the only one that can just easily walk through is Rufus. Everybody else has to... Hold on. No. You're
I'm
small.
Yeah,
okay, so
she's small.
Lucius and Xerothin, you would have to squeeze. The other two can just walk.
Okay.
All right.
The
Squeeze.
the excrement. What was it? Excrement, musk, and rotting flesh. Is that what you said?
Rotting meat.
Yeah.
You rotting meat. When you said that, I imagined it being like on the back of like like a Bath and Body Works candle. It's like the description of what smells.
Sir, do you still have that? Do you still have that sticker?
Do you have the excrement, musk, and rotting meat
Oh.
wallflower?
One of my coworkers got me a little,
Oh yes.
like a pin for Christmas, and it's the Bath and Body Works logo, but it says "Back and Body Hurts."
Yeah.
It's the best.
I worked there for Christmas, and that was true because I was inventory person in the back.
All right. Are you continuing your placements? Xerothin, you still going through first?
Yeah, I'm still going first.
Are you sure? It might make more sense for the small people to go first.
Stubborn is 20.
Okay. Who's going second then?
I had been following behind him, so I guess I'll continue to stay behind
and I
him.
imagine.
Oh yeah.
Rufus is
What's
sort
your
of
marching order here?
So Xerothin,
I think it was-
then Izzodath.
I think it was Xerothin, Izzodath, Lucius, and Rufus is just
somewhere
sort
in
of
the
at their
midst.
feet, somewhere in the middle, sort of shifting back and forth
You're
here
a,
and there.
You're
back
a
and
floater. All right.
I'm a floater. I'm underfoot underneath. I try to stick a little bit closer to the front.
when we're in the
Xerothin,
sewers, perhaps
Yeah.
don't call yourself a floater.
We're not in the sewers.
It is though. It is.
I
necessarily.
mean, it's basically the sewers.
We're coming up to the water treatment plant.
Mhm.
What kind of rotting flesh do you flush down the toilet? I'm just asking.
It's all this dead goldfish, man.
Well, there is excrement too.
Mm-hmm.
It's excrement. But that could just be people living down here and they don't have anywhere to put it.
All right. Okay, so Xerothin squeezing through.
Mm-hmm.
Xerothin gets to the other side.
Okay.
Who and is he? Are you coming through first, or is Rufus coming through first?
I mean,
We're coming through together. I am
There you
inside
go.
her space.
perfect.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm making it difficult for you. I am allowed to occupy their space. It is part of my character trait.
I would argue that if she were squeezing, you couldn't, but since she's not,
We're just
Right.
walking.
yeah. Okay, and then Lucius is coming up, squeezing through.
Mhm.
If there's somehow just something you absolutely can't handle, put Rufus in front, and it'll be fine. I still have my Cardiac Inspiration, so if anything horrible happens,
Still got mine.
Give me. Okay, Lucius, would you be saying anything while trying to squeeze through here? It's all tight. You're an old man.
Well, I didn't really want to have to do something like this again. I definitely don't miss these days.
As you're halfway through, or as you're starting to get to the end of squeezing out, a pair of gas jump out. First one jumps at Xerothin. The other one jumps at Lucius, squeezing through the hole.
Out of curiosity, are they big enough to have to squeeze?
yeah, they're medium size if I remember right.
Well, he's not squeeze. Like you're at the end. Like you're still
At
in
the
the
edge of it,
squeeze,
yeah.
but yeah, he's attacking you while you're in the squeeze.
And he's coming from like where we left, the one attacking me.
No. They were lying in wait.
The space we're entering
They're
into.
they're jumping out at y'all. Which
Okay.
Izzy and Rufus, you would have.
So this is when I'm almost through then.
Yeah, this is when you're almost through.
Mhm.
Okay.
And they leap out from behind cover at Xerothin and Lucius, which
Does-
you two can be surprised. The other
Well,
two
they
can't.
be surprised within the 30
I
feet
in
of
fact
me.
can be surprised.
Hold on. Oh yeah, so you give everybody.
My thing I'm about.
The
does your thing,
horning.
like, if
That
everybody,
works
like-
within everybody within range of you. Is that what?
You have advantage in addition, and you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. So I would say, based on that wording, if you want to incapacitate Lucius because he's still squeezing out, then he might be able to be surprised, but I don't think Xerothin would be able to be surprised at all.
To be surprised. Okay.
Sorry, Richard.
Well, I would say that squeezing isn't incapacitated. Incapacitated literally means unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's what it technically means, then no, they can't get us. So I mean, it could be. Yeah.
So
like
I'll
everyone just
say,
hears
like,
danger.
okay, so they don't get the jump on you. Xerothin quickly dodges, and Lucius, you're able to. You could like scoop back.
Well, I mean, they
just
would
a
still
little
be
bit.
able to attack, wouldn't? I guess. Okay, so the way that it's supposed to work in 5e is everything happens in the same round.
Okay.
Whether or not you're surprised is whether or not you can act in that first round.
Act or
It's-
react?
That's right. That's
Or
right.
act
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
So
yeah.
they're essentially initiating a battle, but they don't get the jump on us. We still
Yeah.
roll
Right.
initiative
Yeah.
and go in that order.
All
Okay.
right, roll for initiative.
We truly appreciate your support at Microphones and Monsters. To experience even more Microphones and Monsters magic, join our Patreon at patreon.com/creativetypo. You'll get ad-free episodes, bonus content, and even uncut sessions of our monster slaying exploits. Ooh. And don't forget to discover another Creative Typo show waiting for you after this episode. Check it out.
Cool.
It's been a while.
Yay for my sword.
Yeah.
It has been a
It's
while.
a very good sword.
And it's one of those weird things where, like, in 5e, it was a pretty drastic difference with the way that surprise rounds work, because there's technically not one anymore.
Yeah.
23 again.
15.
Hold on.
Advantage.
Just shout numbers at him.
Okay. One at a time. One at a time, real quick.
23.
15.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
And 6.
We even did it in order. It's great. that advantage, I would have had a 14 without advantage because I rolled a 9 first, and then I rolled an 18.
Advantage is so good for initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I remember. Alistair.
Mm-hmm. Although, actually, in Alistair's case, he just had a humongous bonus to initiative.
Oh, okay. Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah. Although Zaus actually had advantage on initiative.
Oh, okay.
And now this character has nothing.
What?
I can
Is it
only
my turn?
pounce on things, so that's the only move I got is jump.
All right. And you already know what ghasts are. You've seen them. Xerothin already ripped one of them's throats out. But
And
these
don't seem friendly. So
these are not
they were probably
friendly.
told
They
about
are-
what Xerothin did.
Vindication. They're all bad. Kill.
They are attacking you.
They weren't bad until you killed one.
And it is Rufus's turn.
Okay, Rufus will. Which one's closer to Rufus? Rufus was sort of up towards the front near Xerothin, right?
Yeah, there's
Or-
one in front of you.
I was in the middle.
and there's
in
one
front of me,
behind
one
you.
behind me. I'm gonna go for the one behind me that's near Lucius because Xerothin can take care of himself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. Is it within 5 feet of Lucius? Because it was trying to sneak up on him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run underneath Lucius, and then I'm gonna run near Lucius. I don't have to run underneath, and then I'm gonna jump up and try to get this thing with my claws.
Okay. I got to remember that Rufus's thing encompasses everybody within 30 feet.
Yeah, sorry. Let's see. I don't want to. That's a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
That's what I thought. Okay. Darn. Then I'm going to hunker up underneath Lucius, and I'm going to use use my bonus action to do the slinking leap so I can protect him. So he'll have attacks on him will have disadvantage the next attack on him.
Okay.
And I'll just be like, I'll protect you, Lucius. Don't worry.
All right. This is just
Let's see if I'm
becoming
using
a
my
thing.
ace.
The ghasts are up next. The one on Xerothin is clawing and biting at you.
Aegis.
11 doesn't
32
hit, right?
Nope.
All right, they both miss.
I just like to imagine that Xerothin is actually yelling Aegis, like whenever
Aegis!
he does it. Aegis!
Skin
I
just,
declare Aegis!
and then the skin just shifts into a fleshy shield. All right.
Rufus does say jump when he jumps. Just for the record, I'm not just saying that.
I've been yelling bonk.
The one attacking Lucius. Okay. The first one was 8, the claw attack, and then the bite is a 23 to hit.
Did you do disadvantage on the first?
Technically,
I
because I'm
guess.
squeezing, it has a cancel. Because technically, as I'm squeezing, it had advantage, but your disadvantage cancels that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
didn't know
I
that
only rolled
squeezing
once
did that.
for each.
I looked it up specifically to be sure I was clear on it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, the 23 to hit on the bite.
That'll hit.
Yeah, so I was like hissing and batting at its leg or something when it was going in for the claw. And
Which in
then
all
I guess-
likelihood made it only 1 hit instead of 2.
Exactly. So
Successful.
I'm sorry, Lucius.
I'll have a D8.
Want me to roll one for you?
Yeah,
It's a one.
roll me a D8.
No.
5.
All right, that's
Not
7.
bad.
7 piercing damage on Lucius.
7 piercing damage.
I don't know what happened to my D8.
It looks like a little diamond, if that helps. I did look up. I didn't see diamond earring as an item, unless it was like some kind of magical thing. So I don't know.
Nah, well, I mean, you wouldn't know, but it just looks like a normal diamond earring.
I know. I was looking it up for like meta reasons, so I can have like Lucius
Oh.
notice it later or something if it's important.
Oh, did it not? What you looked up? I mean, if you
I
try to
just-
sell it, then it'll like you'll haggle with
Yeah.
whoever you're trying to sell it to.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just making sure it wasn't a magic item I wasn't aware of or something. That's all.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. All right, it is Xerothin's turn.
Okie dokie. Goodbye, guest. I'm going to do bonus action, Awaken Mutation with Hammer Arm, and attack.
You like that hammer arm?
It's good. Oh, that is a 25 to hit.
25. That hits.
All right.
Oh, and Richard, for
Mhm.
for Lucius, I would say that like he like bit your hand. 'Cause you're
Okay.
like squeezing.
Trying to squeeze through.
Yeah.
Hand's
14,
probably as far.
14 bludgeoning damage. And then the second attack is, ooh, I'm rolling hot right now. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits. See, I'm rolling low now.
And
We straight
I'm
in.
in my stride. 11 more bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then the second strike, I will knock the gas back 5 feet.
Yeah, it is bloodied. Like its face is bloody from you smashing it. All right. Lucius.
So, first things first. Well, actually, I don't think I need to. Yeah. Okay. So apparently I don't need to get out before I can actually cast things. So I'm going to try and cast a sacred flame at the ghast that's trying to attack me.
Okay. And that's a dex save.
It needs to make a dex save.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Okay. And that would provoke an opportunity attack.
That's okay. I'd still rather it be now and have at least a little bit of a barrier than
Yeah.
it being like later and no barrier.
Yeah, so it dodges your flame and it's like just and it goes to he tries to bite you first and then claws at you as you're like moving away. It could like bite because you're closer and then claw further.
Yeah.
That is a 19 to hit on the bite.
That'll hit.
So
It should only be one attack unless there's something special that lets him take AOs with more than one attack.
okay, so you just bite your hand then.
Ow.
So you cast the flame and then like he dodges it and it's like and then bites your hand.
Oh, no. No, Lucius!
And I do have a
Be
D.
careful!
I have a D8 now. I rolled
Fear me.
minimum, so 3 piercing damage on your hand
3
again.
piercing damage. Okay. Ow. That's not very nice.
And you do successfully get away. All right. Izzodath.
All right. So she'll see these two ghasts kind of on either side of her, attacking each of her friends. And she is going to cast Skeletal Tail this time, so that hopefully she can protect them from all angles. And that'll be all she can do for this turn. Her big scorpion tail pops out and is kind of on radar, waiting for somebody to get within 20 feet of her.
And that's when they move in your range or within your range?
If they, I think it's whenever a creature moves while within 20 feet of your, oh my gosh. Whenever a creature moves while within 20 feet of you, centered on you, you can use your reaction to try to pierce them with your tail.
Okay, cool. So
So
if
if
either
they
of them
move at all.
Got it. I am the audience surrogate. Please explain every rule to me every time. Thank you.
All right. Rufus, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm very mad that ghast bit my friend Lucius. He's old, and he doesn't need to be bit. So I am going to try to attack him again with my claws. I'm just going to jump up and try to get him.
Okay.
And that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Yep, and so I jump up and I scratch him real good. You know, like I like to think that I'm like super quick. Like I jump up and I get on his like shoulder and I just slice at him, you know, in the face and then jump off. And then I'll use my bonus action to disengage and scoot back inside the little cavern in between Lucius and the ghast to protect him.
All right. And what was the damage?
Because I don't have to squeeze. Oh, 8 damage. Sorry.
I wasn't sure if you said it or
It's
not.
8.
I didn't hear it.
It's always 8 damage with
Oh,
my
okay.
claws.
Gotcha.
I don't have to roll. If I hit it, it's 8 damage. If I do roll, then it's because sneak attack. But because Lucius was further than 5 feet from the ghast, I couldn't do sneak attack because
Yeah.
I'm not sneaky right now.
All right. All right. Ghast 1. Xerothin again. Aegis.
My turn? Yeah,
No,
I'll
no.
do Aegis.
Ghast 1.
Yep, Aegis.
That is a 12.
So it does not hit?
You don't even need
Claw,
Aegis.
nat 1 on the claw.
So Xerothin's just playing with it. And he's just like stepping out of the way. Holding up
Yelling.
a shield that's pointless.
Yelling Aegis and
Aegis.
dancing.
There's just more of a confused, like I don't need it, like Aegis?
You just look at your fleshy shield arm like it's useless because you're just able to sidestep the attacks.
Yeah, like it almost loses its balance when it tries to swing at you. It just missed terribly bad. Like he tried to bite you and your flesh shield just kind of bonked him in the face, and then he just like slashed behind him because he's just kind of dazed. His senses were off.
Bonk.
Next time on Microphones and Monsters.
I know you can do it
Then why did you make that comment?
because you're the biggest.
So you're just observing me being large, is that it?
Rufus uses sneak attack. It's super effective.
What would you do if I told you that the world is not what it seems?
You're telling me that potato salad is the key to other worlds? Ha! It's not even the best side dish.
And people are not who they appear to be.
I don't know that we can trust Master Boucher.
Well, I know for damn sure we can't trust Charles Edward Cheese.
My name's not Mike. Where puns run rampant through the streets.
The Global Adventurers Guild Master Enterprises will not stand for this.
Well, it's gag me for sure, so I'm pretty sure they take everything on their knees, don't they?
And it's hard to tell who the real monsters are.
Well, yeah, it's a mimic. But I'm Francis the Lion.
3 heroes.
You have my sword.
You have my kazoo.
Oh god, my hip.
face off against 3 villains.
Never again will they enslave me.
We'll make damn sure of that.
I'm Francis the Lion.
We know. To keep the world of Euphrae from ripping apart.
This damn portal won't close. Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
And Tim and Terry from getting even more screwed.
They're totally werewolves.
Yep, they're definitely werewolves.
Holy shit, those guys are werewolves.
Welcome to A Fool's Quest. A Fool's Quest can be found on all major podcasting platforms simply by searching A Fool's Quest.